Me when I lie. Hello. No. Hell. Hella guys. Hell. Bettina moved in and she's a rat. No, literally. She's a rat. That makes 2 rats in Dictator, and I know that's not a lot, but it's weird. It's suspicious. It's like they're trying to make rat tater or something. Literally the best thing that happened to me this time around was meeting Red. Yeah, the bar's that low. But I bought the Mona Lisa. I did not donate it to the museum because it's a freaking Mona Lisa, and I am selfish. I logged into the game at night, and I'm pretty sure Deidre thinks she's a werewolf? What is that? The next day, I bought my first vegetable, a potato.
A potato flew around my room before you came, excuse.
I ran into Betty at the plaza and gave her a really warm welcome to Dictator. I guess she was pretty grateful because she came up to me later and told me this. Sure, Betty. It was time to put my extermination plan into action. The town hall got upgraded and I immediately had beef with the new girl, Isabel. I talked to Tom Nook instead and started construction for a new bridge, but most exciting of all was the campsite. I was desperate to place the campsite in hopes of attracting good villagers. Please God, I just want one. And right after I'd placed it, I blew my Nook miles and went on a villager hunt. Of course, I had the best luck ever. The next day, I had my first campsite villager, and I Usain bolted there just to be verbally assaulted by Colton. Seriously, his name sounds like a Wattpad token frat boy. I tried to wait him out, hoping he'd get the message, but turns out you have to ask the first campsite villager to move in no matter if he's named after a Wattpad frat boy or not. He even talks like one. Like, who says that? Nobody wants you here, Colton. Broccoli and Bettina also had sent me replies by night, and what can I say? They're obsessed. Although I was flattered, Broccoli's letter was giving me Joe from You vibes. So I had to be the bigger person and put my beef with Isabel aside for the greater good and let her know. Yes, Isabel, I'm glad you finally noticed that Broccoli walks around pantless, as do all the other villagers. After I got Colton, I had started placing plots like a madman, hoping for Kiki. And that day, I'd finally gotten news that somebody had moved in. It can't go down from here, right? Are you kidding me? A Viking bull? I wonder why, Vic. I wonder why. Vic was so horrendous that he was making the rats look cute. I had to log off for the day, but the next day, to cheer myself up, I bought a dog nose and paid off my loan. Also, which one of y'all villagers is into this? Another villager had moved in, so I kept my expectations low and went to visit them. How is my luck this bad? My village theme might as well be Nightmare Core at this point, because what are these villagers? Seriously, Teddy had been on my hit list for yelling at me earlier in the week, and I'd placed the haunted doll outside his house. And then, when I went to go move the doll from his house to Vic's, this happened. You know what they say, if you stare at an evil doll, you are likely just as evil, especially if you're a snooty pink frog with a rip-off Draco Malfoy wig. Finally, something miraculous happened. Betty had a thought bubble. Actually, it's not even miraculous. Getting Kiki would be miraculous. I wasn't that excited for her to move out, though, and that's saying something. Like, why couldn't it be Vic or Frog Draco? With her plot empty and me having freshly wasted 10k bells on another, I was hoping for a stroke of luck. And boy, did a stroke of luck come. Just a bad one. A bad stroke of luck. I mean, at least she's named after a One Direction lyric. Now join me as I get baited by the 2 worst villagers on Circus Freak Island. They knew what they were doing. I started grinding for bells so I can complete the bridge. Sure, I got sidetracked a few times. Okay, a lot of times. But in the end, I got a nice brick bridge. And I got a nice little dark academia nook in my house. I might just do that for the whole island, but I am very indecisive, so let's see. I spent another load of Nook miles, and on my very last ticket, I found Flora. She's mid, but I have her like as an occupying space, so an Uggo doesn't take up another villager spot. But honestly, who can be worse than Vic? The only short-term goal I had made was getting KK Slider so I could unlock terraforming, and I'm proud to say I did. Right after Deidre sent me on this mad treasure hunt, she was definitely high. The prize was an apron. I literally wasted so much time on this. It was all good because at the end of the day, I got terraforming, and I am excited for what's to come in the future. If you have any ideas, please let me know. Anyway, RIP Bettina, farewell Bettina. You will be missed. Just for a split second every time I see Vic and Gigi.